On May 10th, 2019, the students at GHS were brought back to the past to see part of the good old days. Mr. Miller, a history and government teacher at GHS, brought in a group that he participates in that reenacts things that would have happened in the Middle Ages.
I was talking with Mr. Henderson, and as you know, with his world history class, early in the year, they were making shields from like the ancient Greek and ancient Roman times. And I started talking to him about the shields because it turns out that in our organization, some of the shields his students were making are actually combat legal. And when I said the term combat legal, he was unsure what I was talking about. So then I had to explain my organization to him and the fact that we actually do combat. And his immediate comment was, wow, I'd like to see that. You should get them here sometime. We noticed between myself and Mr. McLaughlin that we were all coming up on the Crusades at about the same time, and wouldn't this be a timely week to try to have something for the sophomores that actually showed them the practical side of what they're otherwise only seeing on a PowerPoint screen.
Mr. Miller also went on to say how he became involved with the organization and where more info can be found about them.
I was at college down in Grove City, and I was active in fantasy role-playing games and multi-member role-playing games. We didn't have online back then. And I was shopping at a hobby shop down in Butler, Pennsylvania, where I was picking up some game materials. And I saw a flyer on the bulletin board that was advertising a demonstration of medieval sword fighting down at Cooper's Lake. So we piled about 15 of us into a couple of cars and drove down there. And I was so fascinated, I told everybody else they needed to cram into one car to get back to campus because I was staying. Other information can be found at the website at SCA.org, including our geography and our rules and regulations and our membership opportunities.
For Trojan News, I'm Jacob Epley.